Hey everyone, welcome back to Brutal Reviews. Today we're talking about the GANIZA Food Processor, also marketed as an electric chopper and meat grinder with two 8-cup bowls, a 450-watt motor, and bi-level blades for fruits, meat, nuts, and vegetables. But here's the problem. This product has been reviewed by thousands online, and while many people love it, a solid chunk of users, almost 10% negative reviews all over the internet, had experiences so bad that it makes this thing feel less like a food processor and more like a kitchen hazard. So now let's get into the real reason you're here. Issue number 1, mold and hygiene nightmare. One of the most disgusting complaints is about the blade design. Users say there's a hidden hollow center inside the detachable blades where food gets trapped, and you can't clean it properly. No brush fits inside. No tool reaches it. Food stays inside, discolors, and eventually becomes a mold factory. One reviewer literally warned people, "God bless you not dying from the mold." And honestly, that is not even exaggeration. If raw meat gets stuck inside and sits there, that's a food poisoning waiting to happen. Issue number 2. Design flaw traps raw meat inside the tube. Another helpful review mentioned an even nastier problem. Food gets stuck inside a tube with a coiled spring, and once raw chicken gets trapped in there, good luck. That is the kind of design flaw that makes you ask, did anyone test this thing before selling it? Because if your appliance holds raw meat in a hidden compartment, that's not a small issue. That's a health hazard. Issue number 3. Motor overheats, smokes, and dies. Multiple buyers reported the processor shutting off after 30 seconds, overheating, and then literally smoking. One person said smoke came out of the top while grinding chicken. Another said it smelled like burning plastic. And others said it just stopped working completely. That's not overloaded. That's a cheap motor pretending to be powerful. A food processor should not behave like a dying toaster. Issue number 4. Dead after a few uses. Some people didn't even make it past the honeymoon phase. One reviewer said it worked great, until it died after only 2 months with just 3 uses. Another said theirs lasted around a year, used only a handful of times, then suddenly became a useless brick. And when a food processor dies that quickly, it's not bad luck. That's poor durability. Issue number 5. Blade quality is straight up dangerous. Now this part is terrifying. Some users reported the blade snapping and breaking into the food. One person had to wear gloves and sift through their meal because the blade piece broke off. Another reviewer claimed they found metal shards from the blade inside chopped onions. That's not a quality issue. That's a lawsuit in progress. Because nobody wants to chew their dinner and find out they're also eating stainless steel. Issue number 6. Rubber rings can fall off and get chopped into your food. This one is almost ridiculous. A reviewer warned the rubber anti-slip rings fall off easily, and they can get hidden inside the bowls. Then when you start chopping later, you might accidentally chop the rubber ring into your ingredients. One buyer literally noticed rubber chunks in their garlic and herbs while cooking. So congratulations, your dip now comes with free rubber seasoning. Absolutely unacceptable design. Final verdict: the GANIZA Food Processor looks great, and yes, when it works, it can chop fast and save time. But based on these 1-star reviews, the biggest problems are clear: hygiene issues, overheating motors, early failure, weak blades, and even dangerous parts breaking into food. This is not just cheap quality. This is the kind of product that can literally ruin your meal, or worse. So my verdict? Good idea. Terrible execution. Too risky for raw meat and everyday use. If you want something reliable, several reviewers said, just buy Cuisinart instead. Buy link is in the description.